Hey RATBAGGERS, it's Jade, back again with some more RuneScape Dragonwilds info, and a crazy day as they've literally just stealth launched into early access, only 2 weeks after first revealing to the world actually what this game is. If you missed my videos covering it, I did do one giving you all the lowdown, the trailer and everything else you need to know. And honestly, crazily shocked that it's just stealth launched today. RuneScape is a big property. It's been going for years as its MMO, first as a browser type game, still going strong I do believe, as well as various different iterations. I told you guys that their plans involved quite a lot of emphasis on getting feedback during early access, so to see it just stealth launched today is pretty nuts. It's £24.99. It's a co-op survival fantasy game, 1 to 4 players at the moment, and yes, it will be early access for Steam only. It's about 19 GB. I've literally just installed it right now. And if you want to see live gameplay, I will be streaming this the minute this video goes live on my second channel, which is where I'm probably going to make a home for this game, Jade PG Crafted. But yeah, this is the original RuneScape. Like I said, it's a really old game, something I've never been into, but this definitely caught my eye. It was colourful, it was vibrant, and it's obviously got that survival fantasy feel that I've been really enjoying from games like Enshrouded, and maybe to a lesser extent, Valheim. It's promising crossover between NPCs that you might have come to know playing the original game, obviously going to be part of this one too. The focus on magic, archery, melee, the typical sort of fantasy tropes, so some people might see it as just something we've seen before, but given it's made by such a big established game maker that's had something running for so long, this has probably got to be in good hands, right? With more of an emphasis on what you can do with your magic to help alleviate the farming grind for wood and maybe ores. Typical base building is going to be there like you would expect with modular building. And apparently this has all been tested by 40,000 alpha players over the last 6 months or so. So it's real credit to them, they managed to keep it pretty quiet. I never saw any kind of leaks, any gameplay, otherwise I probably would have been on it a little bit more. I'd only heard about it from a few comments. Literally just about an hour ago they had a massive live stream with their development team going over interviews with the devs and showing off their new narrative story trailer. Obviously highlighting how the game has come to be, what is this land that we'll be exploring, why we need to go and kill a bunch of dragons. They have announced plans as well with their kind of basic roadmap, although no set schedule. It does look like they said they would be trying to update maybe once a quarter, with major content focused on the different pillars that people would expect to see, rather than just one focus on one thing like combat or exploration. They're going to hopefully try and keep all of their players happy. So it looks great. I like the narrative style they've gone for here, but obviously the gameplay is the more important thing that people are really going to gel with. And as I said, I am going to cover it on my second channel. It just feels like it's a bit more family friendly. And honestly, with so many other games happening and things I'm going to be covering, like the Oblivion remaster next week, Dune Awakening soon as well, I definitely want to give this game some time. And at the moment, my Jade PG Crafted channel just doesn't have a lot going on, apart from maybe doing a grounded let's play. There is a few things to note with RuneScape though. From what I can remember and delving into it a little bit today, I have got a reputation for being a bit hungry with certain microtransactions, although it looks like they're trying to address them. In the last year and a half or so, they've been trying to get feedback from their players about how they can maybe change some. It does look like their obviously previous game, their MMO, did have a lot of MTXs. Optional ones of course, but nevertheless some players might still be put off by the fact that it might have such a focus. Now they haven't announced any plans for anything like that with Dragonwilds, but it's something to bear in mind for the future. I don't believe they've really given a time limit of when they expect Dragonwilds to actually come out of early access. The information was kind of light originally on the Steam page, but they have added to that a little bit more now, like I said, with a quick look at a roadmap or a few initial plans. So the game does focus around taking down these dragons. There's always going to be, or there's already a boss in the game right now, obviously to take on, but it looks like they'll be adding another one in the future. The Soul Eater, Imaru, as part of the Fell Hollow region. They'll also be working on adding magic, ranged and farming skills, which is kind of surprising that's not in the game since magic's supposedly such a big part of it. And the usual kind of thing, new enemy types including lesser dragons, new dragon slayer gear, masterwork weapons, expanded base, homesteading and building defences, hardcore mode, creative mode, new critters and animals, new vaults, new crafting tiers and raising skill caps. And then ongoing improvements, they're still going to have basically revamps or add-ons to their messaging and tutorialization, their combat, their performance, multiplayer and difficulty, lighting and weather. I would say as a good start, yeah, that's pretty decent. It all sounds really cool. New quests, lore, gear and music also being added as we explore the continent of Ashenfall. And ultimately, I guess we won't tell what the actual game's like until you see me hopefully play it or pick it up for yourself. There are already a few murmurings in Discord about discontent with the performance of the game so far. And out of the measly 20 reviews or so, it's mostly positive. But yeah, really strange just to go ahead and launch it so soon after only its big official reveal. I guess they really do have a massive fan base with the previous games they've had. Maybe the early access is a bit more early than you might expect from other games. I just don't know really. So come and find out with me. As I said, you'll find a link down in the comment section to my second channel, as well as a notification here somewhere in the card, and they'll be showing and live streaming it for the next few hours. And if I like the game, if it kind of builds or lives up to the hype that I'm expecting it to, then you'll find lots of guides and gameplay content from me over the next few weeks on my JPG Crafted channel. And that's it. I'll see you ratbags for more soon.